Hey Isaacers, how is everything around the world? I hope everything is good. I hope everything is good after I see you're working a lot, many conferences, and I know that everybody around the world is working a lot as we're working here in Colombia. So for the ones that don't know, my name is Luis Mandarino. I'm here in Colombia. I'm a Brazilian that is working in the MC in Colombia. I'm MCVP Ogip. And right now we're going to explain a bit of how we can make very aligned the APs to be more assertive and for them to match easier in the platform. Okay? So right now we're going to start with the AP flow, and what we're doing here in Colombia to have all the flow being more aligned with the supply and demand. So one thing that we have been doing is basic stuff like supply and demand. Because I know the supply and demand, but we had the problems that the VPs didn't know the supply and demand, and the coordinators didn't know the supply and demand, and the members didn't know the supply and demand. So what we do, we have a general knowledge for everybody. Not only for the VPs, not only for the coordinators, but for the members also. Because I'm not the guy that is going to sell every day in the universities, I'm not the guy that is going to sell directly the product. So what we have been doing in explaining the supply and demand for everybody in Colombia that's working with this product. And they have to have this knowledge because they are the guys that are going to sell them. So that's what I've been talking. Not only for VPs, for coordinators, but also for members. And they have to have this thing very, very, very clear. One thing that you have to also have the analysis of supply and demand, not only from the countries that can be your biggest supplier, but also what are the countries that the visa is not that complicated? What are the countries that you have a good relation? What is the countries that can align with your market? When you have everything clear, you can also see what are the products and sub-products that is aligned with supply and demand that you can sell in your country. Have this thing very clear that the VPs and members have to know, and the coordinators as well, to have this thing very, very clear. When they have this thing very clear, they're going to make the best sell for everybody. The second part is also understanding your market. Why you need to understand your market? First, you need to know what are the opportunities in your market. What is the main publics that you can go and sell it very, very specifically. What are the associations? What are the universities? What are the places in which you can sell? Not only the universities, but have in mind that right now in OJP, we're not going to sell the whole product to the university. We're going to sell to the careers. Why we're saying that? Because right now we use it to sell, we have the GIP program for everybody, and we sell to the whole university. Right now, if you want to sell it, sell to the specific public. We're going to sell, okay, I will have the IT product and it's very good on the network and I want to work with that. So why you go to the whole university? Go straight to IT associations, go to universities, go to events, go to everything that you can to sell this thing very, very clear. Right now, it's not about have the market very segmented, but having the market very segmented and doing the sales in a very, very specific way. You're going to sell specifically to your customer and not sell to everybody to just get one or two customers. Okay? And now, when you have this point very clear, you can go to the next point. Try to align your market and with supply and demand. When you can have that, you also know where you're going to do the promotion. Because you're going to go to very specific places to sell your product that's aligned with supply and demand, and you know that you have in your market. So, the promotion, you're not going to start a promotion if you don't have this thing very clear. Very, very clear. Because you're going to have some problems. So, have these both things very clear, and then go to the next phase of promotion. And then, you're going to go direct to your public. If you're going to direct to your public, you're going to find, not all the public, but you're going to find the public that is interested in your exchange. And that's the main point that we have to work on GHP. How can we go directly to our public and sell our product? And go directly to the places and not to the public. Just because it's aligned with supply and demand. And the guys that are working on Isaac understand that. And it's also aligned with your market. So, it's mainly about aligning everything. Everything, everything, everything. So, okay, well, let's go to the next phase. Matching. That we're always talking, that is the bottleneck of OJP. Why the matching is the bottleneck of OJP? Because we don't know, that our members don't know very clear the supply and demand. So, you know your market, but you don't know very clear the supply and demand. So these things are not aligned, so the promotion is not going to be aligned, and the guys that are arriving here are totally defocused. So if you can have very clear supply and demand market, and the promotion is going to be specific, the matcher is going to be so much easier. Because they are going to be aligned with the whole process. Have one thing in mind, that you have everything aligned, you can have partnerships that are going to be very clear. Because here you can say to them, I know that supply and demand is favorable to this kind of public. I have this kind of public inside my market. I am doing a very specific promotion to them in these specific places, and I'm getting this kind of profiles, and I can match it very, very easily to you. And then you can make the partnership. Because you have all the things that you have doing in the flow aligned to that. So it's not about just aligning supply and demand or aligning your program, but aligning the whole process to just arrive on the time that you're delivering your product, aligned with supply and demand. And that is a key that is very, very simple. But not only that, it's something simple that you can go specific to that and start doing better matching processes and start improving our rate of realization per raise that we have seen in ICE, that is like 0.45. So this is the process that is very simple, but we can improve, and we are going to improve that. Another point here, the promotion is about very specific things. So try to sell the country and the job description very clear in these specific places. It's not about selling all the countries and all the job descriptions, but selling the best country that is aligned with your market and your supply and demand, to first start creating these kinds of products, forget our recognition, and start working with other products, always linked with everything here. And then, the matching, you're going to have the realization, okay? And after that, you have the realization, you're going to be known in this kind of very specific publics in which you're working. So, we can start doing a retroalimentation, because this thing is something that you can always do that. Because the supply and demand is going to change on your market a bit, but of course, after you're going to become expert in this kind of process, it's going to become much, much easier for you to deliver this kind of product. That's the message that I had to send to you guys. I hope you have liked it. If you have any doubts, please talk to us. And I hope everybody started not selling like products, but sub-products very aligned with supply and demand. And we can work and improve and continue boosting our program and have a very, very, very good growth in JP program that we're needing. Thank you guys and have a nice week.